All right, hey everyone, once again, Andrew at Microphonic Designs here at the 2025 TMEA convention. This time joining you from the Dynasty Titan booth. Wanted to show you guys a few things just kind of while I'm here. I don't always have access to this equipment in person, even though a lot of it's like listed on the website and everything. So again, I just wanted to give just a quick overview of a few of the things that they have going on here in the booth this week. The first shout out is going to be to a few of their Dynasty keyboards, and there's really two halves to it. The Dynasty instruments are the top half, and then Titan Field Frames handles the lower half. And so the frames that you see on these instruments are included with the Dynasty brand. By default, they've got the regular Titan frames here that have like the dual crossbars underneath. This is clearly for the all-terrain, you know, marching band stuff they have going on. The E-frames are an upgrade option that are available. And again, we see the all-terrain wheels on the bottom, and it still kind of has a dual bar design, but this one here I believe is a 1-inch width. So your standard percussion clamps that we typically would use to mount microphones underneath are not going to fit on this bar. You're going to have to use something a little bit different for the E-frames. The E-frames really are, though, the cutting edge, and these are basically like the standing desks of mallet instruments, except like way heavy duty. And so the beauty of these things is we have a little push button here, and with the push of that button, the entire instrument raises up. So you've seen this tech on some of the speaker frames that I did a tour of for, I believe, Little Elm High School, and I also got Lebanon Trail High School in Frisco ISD set up with the speaker E-frames, but this that's the same tech that they pulled from their E-frame keyboards. It's just smooth as butter, and I believe there's a Bluetooth companion app that you can download that pairs up with the little control module here. I believe you can set it to a few different preset heights, which is perfect if you have multiple students swapping out on the same instrument. Makes it really easy to adjust between ensembles for different students if you're going to have this in like the private lesson area. It's just some really awesome tech that they have going on, and I believe it's the cutting edge of like the frame stuff for the keyboards. I dig the E-frames so much. I love it. They also have a battery upgrade, so one of the big concerns is, well, what if we don't have access to a power outlet? Well, they do have, I don't think you can really see them in the video here, but along this top rail, you can have the battery upgrade installed. And I think it's good for like 100 lifts or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that is an upgrade option. And if you check out the instruments, I do have these listed on the website on microphonicdesigns.com. I believe I have the battery upgrade option as something that you can check out. So if you want to see what the pricing looks like on some of that, you can check that out. I will see if I can remember to put the link down in the description. But that's a quick look at the Dynasty keyboards. This is the regular frame, so like if you just order, for example, like a Dynasty all-terrain frame, you know, for your xylophone, vibraphone, this is what it's going to look like. The vibraphone frames, whether it's the standard version or the E-frame, is going to come with the pedal attachment. And then they also do the standard version for the marimbas that is length adjustable. And the E-frames they actually make to order. So if you're interested in checking out an E-frame for one of your existing keyboards, the top part is able to be placed on the E-frame, but we do have to make sure we take the measurements. I believe they need the length all the way down, and then the width of the low end and the width of the high end. Dynasty is also known for their marching drums, which they do like a million colors. They've got the standard wrap finishes, the custom wrap, and then I think custom sparkle, and I want to say they have like some standard sparkle as well. And then they've got one of the SCV snare drums here, but it's after hours, so they went ahead and put that away. But yeah, Dynasty is able to do quite literally any finish. I mean, look at this, wild. And so there are actually a few schools that I have helped purchase Dynasty drum lines. And even as I speak at the show, we're expecting another pretty big Dynasty drumline order to come through And here we go, Mr. Treacher himself, putting it on display for us. There it is. Y'all know what this drum sounds like. This is the custom shell they did just for Vanguard this last year. It's called a Stave Shell. I won't give away the secrets, but basically it sounds really awesome. Give me a call or give me an email, something like that, if you want to know more about it. But the Stave Shell is just a phenomenal sounding drum. They look great. Look at that custom hardware. I believe they're able to do custom colors on those as well. Like here is a good look at the all blacked out hardware. It's just great stuff. Excellent, excellent hardware. Super heavy duty, not gonna break. I myself am a quad player. I got the ink to prove it. I spent way too long practicing this instrument back when I was doing it. And I actually really wanted to march on Dynasty drums back when I was doing DCI and WGI. Never got the chance, but I love this hardware system they have. They call this the drum cradle, and it's just one big thing. And no J-bars, which is the other really great aspect of this. They call this the SEM mount. I don't know what that stands for, or single entry mount, I think is what it stands for. And it just makes loading the drums onto a carrier or a stand so easy. And I believe Dynasty publishes the weight of their drums. They're not afraid to let people know how much these weigh, because that's a factor, right? And I think being upfront with that kind of information is really great. So yeah, again, any custom finish, it's just awesome stuff. Now on the Titan field frame side of things, looks like they got the mixer cart kind of full of some goodies, but we'll have a quick look just in case. We got the standard rack mount space in the bottom. By default, they do the speak-on outlets, which I'll open up. So back here, we've got the 3D printed speak-on box that gives us our speak-on outlets. Again, that's the default configuration. We can customize that a little bit or opt out of getting it. We've also got the standard power inlet coming in the side of the cart. We got 4 outlets down here, again with the custom 3D printed power outlet. And then we also have rack space on the back here, which is super handy when you need just a little bit of extra space. And then y'all have seen it before, the speaker E-frames. I don't know if they've got this one plugged in or not, but you've seen me take a look at this at Little Elm High School. So if you want to see kind of how this functions and exactly what it does, go check out the walkthrough of the Little Elm High School system that I did, because they actually got a pair of those. And I don't know if I did a walkthrough of it, but I also got Lebanon Trail set up with those as well. So I appreciate you hanging out, checking out the Dynasty Titan booth with me. I am like cooked. It's been a long 2 days. It's the end of the second day. And I'm excited to have had a few minutes here to share some of this with you guys. So if you got questions about anything we took a look at here at the booth, let me know. Microphonic Designs is an authorized Dynasty Titan dealer, and I'm happy to help you get any and all of this wonderful gear that we have access to. So appreciate y'all. Until next time, take care. Peace.